Your next oil change could be silently destroying your engine. We're breaking down 15 insider tricks mechanics use to avoid costly damage. Stick around for the last one. It prevents catastrophic engine failure. Segment 1. Why oil changes matter more than most drivers think. Before we hop in, we need to mention why performing correct oil changes are important. A lot of drivers think this is something easy and quick to do on a car. Drain the dirty substance, pour in new oil, and call it a day. Others believe they could push the limitations, regardless of what the manufacturer says, or mix different oils that won't matter. But here's the truth. Every one of those misconceptions slowly damage your engine. When you use the proper oil and change it at the recommended service intervals, it keeps lubrication throughout moving parts in your engine, cools hot components, cleans soot and debris, and seals gaps inside the engine. Using the wrong stuff or stretching out the next oil change can really turn engine protection into damage, eating it from the inside out. Now that we understand the importance, let's dive in.
Segment 2. Top 15 oil change tricks. Number 1. Warm the engine before draining. One of the biggest mistakes drivers make is draining cold oil. It's thicker and clings to internal parts, leaving behind sludge and contaminants. By warming up the engine for just 5 minutes before shutting it down, the oil thins out, flows faster, and carries away more dirt when you pull the drain plug. This trick is especially important for engines that have gone too long between changes. Warm oil clears out more carbon and metallic debris, which means your fresh oil starts cleaner and lasts longer. Number 2. Replace the drain plug washer every time. Many drivers reuse the same washer or crush ring on the drain plug, but that's a guaranteed way to cause slow leaks. Once a washer has been compressed, it doesn't seal the same way again. Replacing it during every oil change ensures a tight fit and prevents drips that can lower oil levels over time. Some car makers even recommend specific crush washers designed to deform once for a perfect seal. Skipping this small step often leads to messy oil spots on the driveway, and worse, low oil pressure in the engine.
Number 3. Pre-oil the filter gasket. One of the most common oil change problems is a stuck filter. This happens because the rubber gasket on the filter bonds tightly to the metal when installed dry. By applying a thin layer of fresh oil to the gasket before installing, you create a barrier that prevents sticking and makes removal easy the next time around. This small step also ensures the gasket seats evenly, which prevents oil leaks under pressure. It's a quick fix that keeps your filter removable and your oil system sealed tight. Number 4. Never over-tighten the filter. A common mistake during oil changes is cranking the oil filter down too tight. This crushes the gasket, making leaks more likely and removal almost impossible later. Most filters are designed to be hand-tightened. Once the gasket makes contact, give it a 3/4 turn and stop there. Over-tightening can also damage the filter housing or threads, which leads to expensive repairs. Following the manufacturer's torque guidelines keeps the seal strong without creating future headaches.
Number 5.
Inspect the last drops of drained oil. Most drivers pull the plug, see the stream of oil drain, and assume the job is done. But the final drops that come out often reveal thick sludge or metallic flakes that signal deeper issues. Taking a moment to inspect those last drops can tell you if your engine is running clean, or if hidden buildup is lurking inside. If you see sludge, it's a warning that the oil wasn't changed frequently enough. If you spot shiny metallic particles, it could mean internal wear that needs immediate attention. This quick inspection can save you from ignoring early signs of major damage. Number 6. Prime the filter to avoid dry starts. After an oil change, the first start can run the engine with little to no oil pressure for a few seconds. This happens because the new filter is empty, and the pump has to fill it before circulating oil. By pre-filling the filter with fresh oil before installation, you minimize this dry start and protect engine bearings. This is especially important for larger engines or diesels, where oil capacity is higher and pressure takes longer to build. Priming reduces wear during those first few revolutions, extending engine life.
Number 7. Never mix oil types.
Mixing conventional, synthetic, or different viscosity oils during a change can cause problems most drivers don't think about. Additive packages from different oils are not always compatible, and combining them can reduce lubrication quality, increase sludge formation, or cause foaming under heat. If you're topping off between oil changes, always use the same grade and type as what's already in the engine. Consistency keeps the oil chemistry stable and ensures maximum protection against wear. Number 8. Check oil level after a short wait. Right after refilling, many drivers pull the dipstick too soon and panic when the level looks low. The oil needs a few minutes to drain down from the top of the engine into the pan. Checking immediately gives a false reading that can lead to overfilling. The trick is simple. Wait at least 5 minutes after refilling, then check the dipstick on level ground. This ensures an accurate reading and prevents adding unnecessary oil that can foam and damage seals.
Number 9. Avoid overfilling the crankcase.
Many drivers think a little extra oil offers extra protection, but overfilling creates more harm than good. When the oil level is too high, the crankshaft dips into it, whipping the oil into foam. Foamy oil loses its ability to lubricate, which starves bearings and raises temperatures. Even half a quart too much can trigger leaks from seals and gaskets not designed for excess pressure. Always fill to the recommended level on the dipstick. No more, no less. Number 10. Record mileage and date immediately. One of the simplest tricks to avoid oil change problems is writing down the mileage and date right after you finish. Too many drivers rely on memory or wait until the next dashboard reminder, only to realize they've gone thousands of miles past the safe interval. By keeping a small logbook in the glove box or even marking the windshield with a sticker, you always know exactly when the next oil change is due. This will help prevent future sludge buildup, extend filter life, and keep the oil system on a predictable cycle. Number 11. Choose the right filter quality. Not all oil filters are equal, and cheap options often cause big problems. Low-quality filters may use weak bypass valves or poor media that clogs early, forcing dirty oil to circulate. A good filter traps fine particles while maintaining oil flow, even under high pressure. Spending a few extra dollars on an OEM or premium filter can prevent premature wear and costly engine repairs. It's one of the easiest upgrades you can make during a routine oil change. Number 12. Inspect the oil cap and filler neck. Every oil change is an opportunity to catch problems early. When you remove the cap, look inside the filler neck. If you see milky residue, it could signal coolant mixing with oil, often from a failing head gasket. Dark sludge buildup around the neck also warns of poor oil circulation or neglected changes. These quick checks take only seconds, but can reveal issues long before warning lights ever appear. It's a free diagnostic tool hidden in plain sight. Number 13. Tighten the drain plug to spec. Many DIY oil changers either over-tighten the drain plug or leave it too loose. Over-tightening strips the threads in the oil pan, which often requires an expensive repair or replacement. Too loose, and you risk a plug backing out and dumping the oil while driving. The trick is to always tighten the plug to the manufacturer's torque specification, usually around 20 to 30 foot-pounds for most cars. Using a torque wrench makes this easy and ensures the seal is secure without damaging the pan. Number 14. Always match oil to manufacturer specs. Using the wrong viscosity or skipping the manufacturer's oil standard is one of the fastest ways to cause engine wear after a change. Modern engines rely on precise oil flow rates, and the wrong grade can leave moving parts unprotected or clog emission systems. Always check the owner's manual or oil cap for the correct specification, whether it's 5W20, 0W16, or a diesel-specific rating. Following this step ensures your fresh oil actually protects instead of creating new problems. Number 15. Check for leaks after finishing. Too many drivers change the oil, start the car, and call it done without ever checking underneath. A small drip from the filter, plug, or gasket can turn into a major oil loss within days. By idling the engine for a few minutes, then inspecting under the car with a light, you can confirm every seal is tight. This habit not only saves oil, but also prevents catastrophic engine damage from unnoticed leaks. It's the final step that closes the loop on a perfect oil change. Segment 3. When to apply these tricks. Knowledge is power, and so the next question is, when is it a good time to apply these tips? You can begin at every single oil change. These tricks are not one-time miracles. They are basically habits you need to repeat every time you drain and refill. They can also be done at routine maintenance, preparation for heavy use, such as long road trips, towing, or extreme weather. These tricks will also help you notice any warning signs or unfamiliar car behavior right before a major breakdown happens. It also helps to make a checklist with these tricks. The more consistently you apply them each time, the less chance your engine has to build sludge, lose pressure, or run dry. This will help add thousands of miles to your engine's life and prevent hidden problems most drivers never see coming. Now you know 15 hidden tricks that solve the most common oil change problems and protect your engine for the long run. Which of these tricks have you already been using? And which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your experience could help another driver avoid costly mistakes. If this video saved you time, money, or stress, hit that like button. Share it with a fellow car owner, and subscribe for more practical tips that keep your vehicle running smoother and longer.